Hey Aries, how you guys doing? Thank you for visiting, stopping by. I'm gonna do a love reading for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Ascending. This is for you and your partner, whoever you have on your mind. It could be someone you've dealt with in the past, an ex, someone you're currently dating. Okay. Keep in mind that the energy is interchangeable, so feel free to switch the roles if it makes more sense. And time is fluid, okay? So it can play out today, tomorrow, next week, or it could occur in the recent past. Ooh, love drought. So your person's really missing you. Look at that, the love drought. So this is someone who's feeling like I'm getting like a perched energy. You know how like when you're really thirsty, you're dehydrated, you want water? Well, yeah, this person is like they want love. They're missing love. What are they missing right now? You, because you gave them all the love that they needed. But that time they didn't see that. So now your person is feeling like they're in a love drought. But this is a shared energy. For some of you guys, you feel like you're in a love drought now. You don't have your person, right? But there's a lot of this water here. There's emotions, there's feelings, okay? So your person is feeling definitely lost without you. What I'm seeing is that we have hidden intentions and hidden desires and hidden intentions. So we do got the rose energy. So there was definitely something here very loving at one point and it died. Why did it die? Because, well, it didn't have the water, right? It didn't have the nurturing, the love, the support. And so something here died. And I'm also seeing that you could have been very unclear as to this person's desires, their intentions with regard to the connection. This is someone who hides things. They hide, they don't really let you know what's happening, what's going on. This is someone who could really repress their emotion. I'm getting a real strong repression of their feelings. Okay, so this is someone who kind of essentially let this die. And this doesn't happen overnight, but they let this die because they were not nurturing this connection, right? They weren't ready to nurture it. All right, we have devotion. Devotion, hopelessly devoted to you. Yeah, you guys were very devoted to this person. You were very devoted to this person. I feel like overly devoted. Overly devoted. You made a lot of sacrifices. You probably made sacrifices for this person that they probably would never have made for you. And now you guys are looking at a situation and you're thinking, well, wow, I did too much, right? Maybe some of you guys are learning a lesson that not to overgive, not to overdo it, right? Love and balance, or, you know, don't give people the special treatment, those benefits if they're not giving you those in return, okay? Any more messages here for my twins? Happy Thursday, y'all. All right, we have, oh, okay. Oh, wow. Your person's in some dark energy. So we have guilt for past actions, okay? So there's a lot of guilt for something that they did. 5 of Cups, a lot of remorse to let you down. They may have said some really hurtful, mean things. Could have been very cruel. I'm getting someone could also just ran away from the connection. They could have left you for dead, abandoned you. And this is someone who's, you know, they're looking at that situation from the past and they're like, wow, you know, I really feel guilty. You know, my person didn't deserve that. So now they're coming to some kind of realization that the way they treated you was less than, right? And we do have someone who could have had a love block, okay? They could have not been able to love you because they were tied up, okay? We got the rope here. This is someone who could have been tied up in their head, tied up from a past situation, a past person, but also just not being able to love truly and deeply and genuinely, not being able to receive the love that you gave to them. You could have given them all the love in the world, but they would not be able to receive it because, well, they're blocked. I'm getting literally a lock and a key. A lock and a key on their heart. You could not penetrate that. no matter how much you try. So that could be something your person's working on right now, trying to release this love block. All right. And we got choosing the right path. Okay. Choosing the right path for us. For us. You see that? So your person is now trying to get out of the situation, trying to release themselves from something that they've kept themselves tied to, bound. It could be something in their head. Okay, it could have been a reason as to why they couldn't come towards you and give you what you need, give you the connection, what the connection is needed. And so I'm seeing that they're trying to find their way, trying to find the right path for us, for the connection. So that's from the Epiphany. Let's see what other messages we have. I'm going to start calling out the decks, the names of the decks. I know some of you guys ask, and I don't know what this one is called. Let me see. Oh, the Sacred Destiny, okay? This is the Sacred Destiny. The first deck is my deck. It's the Epiphany, and this is the Sacred Destiny. This is not my deck. All of my decks are mini. They're very small. I like them small and tiny. Okay. All right. Right off the bat, we got fulfillment. What's this? Openness. So we got the moon energy. Forgiveness. All right. Let's get one more. Okay, so fulfillment is like that Nine of Cups energy. I'm getting some of you guys, this person was very selfish, very like overindulgent. They wanted everything, you know, with that indulgent peach energy. It's like they were never happy. You could have did everything for this person. You could have gave them all this love and they would have never been happy. So I feel like, you know, with this person, I'm getting that they're now realizing something here. They're realizing that you were more than enough. That this connection was everything that they need. You really did fulfill them and satisfy them, right? Because this is someone who hides, right, their desires. They really did desire you. You really did make them happy. You fulfilled their every need. And now they're realizing that. And again, we got the moon. We got a lot of moons here. We got the moon here as well. So the moon is about secrets, deception, hidden things, lies. So there's some shadow, like, you know, the shadow of the moon. I'm getting the moon kind of hides things, right? And you can't see things until it comes to light. So there is like a shadowing here. And what I'm seeing, your person is definitely, they're realizing now that there's something here that they weren't seeing. They realized that you really did make them happy. There was fulfillment. There was love. I feel like your person had a difficult time being open, being free with themselves, right? Letting you in, being open to the process, right? Surrendering. But again, also because we got the love block here, they couldn't be open. They couldn't open their heart to you, right? There was a block. We also have the forgiveness. Now, the forgiveness card came out in reverse. So I feel like if your person has not asked you for forgiveness, this is something that they always wanted. They wanted to be forgiven. They want to be forgiven. Some of you guys, you haven't yet forgiven this person for something they did. And Spirit is saying there's forgiveness that's needed here. Because someone has not gotten over something. Someone is definitely still holding on to some pain, some hurt. Some of you guys, I feel like this forgiveness could have been really dwelling in their heart before they even met you. I'm getting they didn't forgive themselves for things that they've done. I'm getting they could have not forgiven their parent for maybe some kind of negligent act or abandonment. They could have held something from the past that created a love block because they didn't forgive a past person or a situation. So when they got involved with you, they weren't ready. They were afraid to love. They were scared. Some of you guys, that's how that love block was created, because they didn't forgive a past situation here. I'm getting, it could have been wounds, past lives. This is something that they never truly let go and release. And now they're being finally forced to release it. Because why? Because they now found someone that they really care about and they scared them away. They went in a different direction and now they've lost it. So we do have the energy of patience here. And we got healing chaos. Patience, there's healing taking place. And things may feel like this is impossible, right? How can we heal? There's so much damage here. You know, this lady doesn't know my story, right? So some of you guys, you feel like you guys have been through hell and back. There's been a lot of devastation. You guys have gone and really just, I'm getting a lot of challenges, whether it's just name calling or, you know, I'm just getting like things that were really, really crazy at one point. I'm getting like a tower moment with that chaos energy, and things are really got stirred up. We got the butterflies in here. So you guys are not seeing the beauty in all this. You're not seeing what's happening behind the scenes. I'm getting like there was a beautiful disaster here. It had to happen. Something here was fated. It was fated because there was a lesson. There's a lesson here you had to learn, and there's a blessing in disguise. Right? We got the butterflies coming out of this tornado here. How crazy is that? So there's an energy of a person being patient, but you have to be patient as well. There's patience needed. Temperance energy. Some of you guys dealing with the Sagittarius. Got Cancer, Pisces. But ultimately, you know, you have to be patient on a twin flame journey. Things don't just happen when you want it, right? So let's see what else we need to know for my twins out there. Clear messages here. Oops. We got assessing. We got peace. We got trust. Let's get one more. We got growth. Okay, so assessing. So there's a lot of assessing right now. The situation is causing for you guys both to assess, look at things through different perspectives, different points of view. I do see your person watching you. I'm getting the energy of the Page of Swords. They're watching you from a distance. May not be talking, but they're definitely watching you. Okay, peace. So you guys right now, you're protecting your peace. Right now, more than anything, you need your peace. I'm getting peace of mind, harmony. You guys have gone through a lot. This Healing Chaos card has been a lot of just hurt. Okay, this has been, I'm getting a tragic, something here that happened that was very disastrous. And you guys right now, you just want peace. You want harmony. You want quietness. You want to be alone. Right now, you guys are very much getting maybe isolated, withdrawn. I'm getting you guys are doing a lot of healing. We have the healing of chaos. And there's growth. Look at that. Beautiful. So you guys are growing, spiritually growing into yourselves, right? Through this process, this journey is teaching you to grow. It's teaching you to look at the situations differently. You got the, you know, like a bulb here. So I'm getting some of you guys are very much grounded. You're planting your seeds here. You're planting, I'm getting like you're really much closer to the divine, to source. Okay, I'm getting you guys are really working on grounding yourself. All right, and we have trust. So there's an energy of you needing to trust the process, trust yourself, trust the universe, right? That they didn't put you through all this for nothing. So trust, okay? All right, let's see what other messages we have. I'm going to get into the tarot and see what's going on. this resonates, please like, share, comment, and subscribe, please. Thank you. All right, let's get a few cards out. What do we need to know? For the twins out there, what's happening? What's going on with their twin? So your person's still holding back. They're very guarded right now. They're not letting you in. This is someone who could have been very closed off, right? Very, very secretive, not budging, very stubborn energy, being very stingy with their time, their energy, their money, their emotions, right, with the love drought energy. So this is someone who's been very closed off for some time. The Emperor in reverse is someone who feels incapable or feels like they're not good enough. This is someone who hasn't really done, in terms of taking on responsibilities, they really let you down. Some of you guys are getting a father figure. Maybe you guys have a child with each other. They have not been there for the child. Okay, I'm getting that they may also be dealing with some kind of, I'm getting insecurities or not confidence or feeling powerless over a situation. This could be a divine masculine or someone who is, I'm getting, there's some shortcomings here. This is someone who's realizing that they're very weak. They're feeling inadequate, feeling not good enough. And I think it's really because they're hiding a lot. They're holding on to a lot of, these emotions. They can't tell you how they feel. There's a lot of guilt here. And all this is taking a toll on them. It is. And so we got the Sun in reverse with the Five of Cups. So your person's feeling left in the dark. They're very unhappy with the Sun in reverse. This is someone who still needs to heal, need to come to terms with what they've gone through and what they've caused. They've been living in the dark for too long. They've been oblivious to their actions. They were oblivious to how they hurt you. And now this is someone who's very unhappy, very unfulfilled in their own life. I feel like they were chasing rainbows. They were chasing things that didn't even exist. No, rainbows exist. But they were chasing, I'm getting like they were always looking for more, right? With that Nine of Cups energy, overindulgent. They were looking for more. Like the grass was always greener on the other side. So the Five of Cups is, regrets, remorse, guilt, feeling bad, feeling down about a past situation, things that they've done, got guilt for past actions and behaviors. And the Five of Cups, there you go. That's a lot of guilt. The person is very, very feeling guilty now. The World in reverse, the things have not worked out for them. This is things out of their own control. The healing, chaos, the chaos. This had to happen. Some of you guys, this is a Tower moment. This was sent by the universe. It had to happen because something here was very unstable and not sustainable. Something could not keep going the way it was. So the World in reverse is indicating there's some misfortunes, there's delays here because someone now has to address something that they've been doing that is causing some hardships in this connection. It's been causing this connection to go in a different direction. Yeah, Ten of Cups. Your person's not happy right now. This is them missing their family, missing their home, missing the love that they got from you. So your person's having a real difficult time right now with this because they're finally coming to terms with what they had. And they've been trying to escape it for so long. So now they're choosing the right path. They want to choose the right path for you guys. They want to choose, they get back on the right, Four of Wands. They want to get back on the right page here. Four of Wands, bring some stability back to a situation. They are very much looking at the situation entirely to kind of see, well, when can I come back? How do I take this path? How do I get back on the right page? The Four of Wands is celebrating reunion, reconciliation. Okay, let's see what else we need to know. Yep, they want to communicate. Eight of Wands. They want to move things forward. This is your person wanting to reach out, wanting to have some kind of conversation. Okay. What else do you need to know? Wow, we got 2 cards, Page of Swords and the Chariot. So, yeah, your person's definitely watching you. We got the Assessing card, watching you from a distance. They have a lot to say. We got 2 communication cards. They have a lot of truth to say. They've been holding back for too much, for too long. Hidden desires, hidden intentions. So now your person wants to say something, and they know that that's the only way that something here is going to move forward. So I do get the energy of your person wanting to take charge, slowly taking charge of their life. Slowly working on how can I come toward my person and now talk, now speak truth. Because I'm unhappy. I don't like where I am right now. I feel horrible. I feel guilty. You know, I feel kept in the dark. There's some blocks here for sure. They feel like they can't reach out to you to talk. Okay. So let me see any other messages for you guys. I'm going to get a few oracle cards. Oops. Taking shelter. So the answers are within. So right off the bat, yeah, Spirit wants you to know that maybe right now you guys have to go into hermit, do some thinking, being alone, isolating. You got the Lantern energy. That's all about illumination, right? The truth. There's some kind of truth that may come out of the situation here. There's truth communication as well. Answers are within. Some of you guys, you're looking for the truth of this person. You haven't been able to move on and close the cycle because you haven't gotten the truth. You haven't had this person come and actually tell you what really happened, why they pulled back, why they ran off, why they ghosted you. Some of you guys, you never got the truth, and it's kept you stuck. That's why you guys have not been able to truly move on, unlike any other connection. Outside of the fact that it is a twin flame, you can't just easily move on. But now there's an energy of taking shelter, and you guys are finding the answers within. Okay. We have passion and pleasure. So right now, Spirit is telling you have to go toward what is bringing you happiness. What are you passionate about? You guys are going to be experiencing some kind of pleasure and coming into the moment. It may not be regarding this person, but Spirit is telling you do what you're passionate about. You do what brings happiness to you, to your life, okay? All right, let's see what other messages. First light, yeah, beginning a new cycle. There's a new cycle beginning. There's change. So where things stand right now, it's not going to always be that way. There's an ending, a healing of chaos. There's a new beginning coming here. Infinite abundance. Abundance is pouring into your life. So there is a lot of good things, a lot of positivity, a lot of prosperity, good energy coming toward you. So that's very beautiful. A lot of great encouraging words here. All right, so I'm going to get a few cards from the Crystal Angels deck, okay? We're going to see how we want to leave off this reading. Some healing messages here for my twins. For those who come across this video, what do they need to know? Life-changing epiphany or experience. So this is a life-changing epiphany. Your person may be going through an epiphany. That's why I named my card deck Epiphany. I love that word. Or there's an experience that you're going through that's going to really change your life forever. So it says it's a time of big and blessed change for you, and God is supporting you each and every step of the way. Okay, so this meeting this person has forever changed you. Your life will never be the same after this. Okay, the journey you've gone on, it's changing who you are. You're growing, you're adapting, you're really closing your connection with your spirit realm, with the divine. So this is a life-changing moment. Ooh, we got the gold energy. Almost blinding gold. Divine intervention. God sends miracles to answer sincere prayers. So there's something that you're praying for, and Spirit is saying that there is some kind of intervention of the divine. There's divine intervention to make sure your prayers get answered, okay? Okay, we got the, what's this? A metrine. It says balancing of masculine and feminine energies. Wow, duality. This is twin flame, right? Masculine and feminine energies. It says allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you and your masculine side to give you confidence. So I feel like some of you guys, your person, there was an imbalance of their masculine and feminine. Everyone has masculine and feminine. You don't have to be, just because you're a male doesn't mean you don't have all masculine, right? You have a balance of both. And I feel like your person had some imbalances here. So if you were dealing with your divine masculine, they were not tapped or not in touch with their feminine energy. So this is saying allow your feminine side to creatively inspire you. So they have to be in touch with that creative side of them. They had too much masculine. They were too, I'm getting too much masculine energy. They had too much aggression, too much, given someone who had fear of really expressing, right? Not being able to love. Typically the masculines are not able to express as much. And, you know, I do feel like they miss that nurturing component, being compassionate, being open-minded to some things, okay? So there's an energy of wanting and needing to balance out the feminine and masculine energies here, and Spirit could be helping you guys with that. Appetite, what's this? This is progress, not perfection. It says don't compare yourself to others or judge yourself. Instead, focus upon how far you've come and all that you've learned, okay? So this person could have had issues with regard to, again, where they were in life, what they've accomplished. Okay, I'm getting that you could have been dealing with someone who sought to be very perfect in all that they did. Okay, they didn't want to acknowledge that they had failures or the things that they needed to work on. And now, you know, Spirit is nudging them with that tower, with that, you know, chaos. Now your person is going through some shadow work. Your person is now facing their fears. They're coming to terms with that they're not perfect, that there's some things they need to work on, right? And there's progress. They can't compare themselves to other people. They can't compare themselves to their friends, to their family members. You know, everyone is on their own journey. And the same goes for you guys. You may compare yourself to other people who are married, who have children, who are settled down, who have the, I guess, quote unquote, the perfect relationship. No, there's no relationship that's perfect. So don't compare yourself to other people. Nothing's perfect. And there's, you know, seek to make progress in all that you do. Okay. All right, so that is what I have for you guys. I think that's it. I thank you all for tuning in and sharing your love, your energy with me. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate it greatly. I'd love to have you on my channel to support me, and I support you. So I hope you resonated with this reading today. I hope it gives you the necessary guidance in order how to move forward right now in whatever situation that you are in with your twin flame. Sending you love. Please do go ahead and check out my other channel, Serendipity Tarot. Connect with me, Etsy, Facebook, Instagram. I'm trying. I may even get a TikTok soon. So we'll see. All right, you guys take care and have a great remainder of your week.